Hi, everybody. I am Amy Gardner, and I am really excited because I get to treat you all with a recipe that I absolutely love. It's one of my favorites, and it is an American favorite, right? So we are doing hamburgers, and it's so easy to make hamburgers. I am doing this kind of the keto way. So where instead of using breadcrumbs, I'm going to use cheese. So, but anyway, I have one of my favorite bowls, which is our That's a Bowl. This holds 12 cups. I absolutely love this bowl. There's only two ways that you can get this bowl. All right. One is by getting this kit that is behind me, or two is by hosting your own party. And let me tell you, you'll love this bowl. It's amazing. All right, so I actually have 2 pounds of meat in here. Now, I do 2 pounds because I have a big family. I have 3 kids, a husband, and then I also feed my parents. So we feed a family of 7. So I have to have a lot of food for when I am cooking. All right, so, but anyway, I have 2 pounds of fresh ground beef in here, and I am going to add to it, and I'm using our spatula. I love our spatula. And you're going to notice, and I forgot to get my scoop out, but I don't touch meat. I don't ever touch meat. But anyway, one of my favorite things to use on my hamburger, on my steaks, anything beef, is steak and chop seasoning. Now, this is actually a Tupperware recipe, and it's really easy. And it is so yummy. All right, so you make this and ask your consultant for the recipe, and you're going to love it. It smells so good. But I'm actually not going to sprinkle it in because there is dried onion in here, and so I want that in the burger as well. So it doesn't come out as well out of the holes, but there are holes on the other side. So if you wanted to sprinkle something, you could. And they're kind of big, but I'm just not going to go there tonight. All right, we're just going to sprinkle it on top like that. All right, so I have my seasoning and love these little guys. My cupboard is full of them. All right. So the Legos, the modular mates, I have my whole baking center. And in my baking center, I also have all my spices because I love food and I love to cook. All right. So this is one of my favorites. But on the hamburger, and then we're going to put some Worcestershire sauce. Did I say that right? I don't know. It's okay. So if I do or if I don't, but it's about a tablespoon. Kind of just drizzle it on there. All right. And then we're going to use some Dijon mustard. Now, this one is made with white wine. I believe the one with white wine is a little bit spicy. So I'm just going to use a little bit because like I said, I have 3 kids. And so I'm going to use about 2 teaspoons of the Dijon mustard. All right. Because I don't want it to be too spicy for them. And 2 eggs. This because it is 2 pounds of meat. That is why I have 2 beaten eggs. And you can see I love these. So these, if you see me do these cooking shows, you see me using these Clearly Elegant bowls. I use them all the time because they are so pretty. All right, and you can see what's inside of them. So I like to meal prep. Meal prepping is very key in my house, especially this time of year because I am going all over the place with my kiddos. All right, so I have a cup of cheese. It's mozzarella cheese. But this is actually going to be our dinner for tomorrow night because Wednesdays are really busy in our household. I pick up the kids from school. We come home. We get their homework done, right? And then it's time to make dinner. So I want it to be something that is quick and easy and that I don't, not the drive-through. Okay. I'm not a big fan of going through the drive-through every once in a while. Yes, we will do takeout, right? But I can't afford it because if I or to do takeout, and every night that we're busy, it would be every night of the week. And who, like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So meal prepping is key in this house. And so I meal prep with my Clearly Elegant bowls because you can see what's in them. And I also, I'm going to be meal prepping with our hamburger press, which is something that is currently on sale. So you guys can absolutely get that right now. And you can do some meal prepping too for your burgers. All right. But so I just have it mixed up. I have my onion in there. No, yeah, because it's in the seasoning, and the egg and everything is all mixed up, and the cheese. And so the cheese is going to help hold it together rather than putting in it like breadcrumbs. All right. So this is fun. So if my kids were here, they would be in the kitchen. If they weren't in bed, they would be in here helping me, because I'm a firm believer on having kids in the kitchen, and they love to help me anyway. I haven't gone live lately on my business page, and I had 2 people come up to me and say, "We missed you." Isn't that sweet? They miss me. So I'm like, okay, so Thursday night, my son and I are going live. We're making something fun. So anyway, on here, this is the press. Okay, so you have basically 3 parts. All right, you have, this is the part that the burger goes in, right? And then you put this on the inside, and you're going to put your meat in there. And this is the press. So the press on this side is quartered. So that's 1/4 patties. Oh wait, yeah, 1/4 patty. On the other side, we have 1/3. So that means that it's 1/3 of a patty. So when we press it in, which, let me go ahead and grab a spoonful, and I'm just going to put it in the center. Now, if you wanted to, you could totally put in here some vegetables. I know when my kids were younger, I used to hide my vegetables in the burger, but now they just put the vegetables on top of the burger. All right. So I'm going to be doing quarters. All right. So on here, you take the press and you line up those lines. See how it's setting up? Okay. So I'm actually going to press it down until I get to that line. And then that's going to be 1/4 of a patty. And if you just kind of twist and pull, then it comes right off. All right. So right now I have an uneven patty because I didn't put that as much in there as I should have. So let's just put a little bit more meat in there. It's all good, right? So normally I would use my scoop, and then they would all be uniform, and I love the uniform. All right, so we have our first patty. Look at that, it's perfect. And so now what we can do is take the seal that comes with it and put it right on top, and it is ready to go into the freezer. Well, if you're freezing them, we're going to have them tomorrow, so I'm just going to put them right in the refrigerator. But I have one, and you can keep going. It actually comes with a set of 3. All right, so I will finish these up, and I'll do one more just so that I can show you, because I'm going to definitely have more than 4 patties, right? But let me just take some more of this, put it in the center. All right, and then take my little pusher guy, right? What would you call that? We're gonna call it, yeah, that guy. All right, and you can see I need more, so we're gonna put a little bit more in there. And I want to make sure that it is all the way around. So the first time I did it, there was a corner over here that didn't have any. So you can either keep it like this, all right, and then you can stack them on top of each other, okay, like that, because they will snap together. You only need the one seal because they do snap together like that. All right, so you're going to create a little tower. All right, let me do just one more so I can show you all how then you put it, and what else I do with them, because it comes with the 4. But I love our freezer containers. They are amazing and very handy, especially for when it comes to making my burgers. All right, so I have this nice big one. It's like a 9x5 pan is what I tell people. All right, and then I just take my burgers and I put them in there, and then we can put the seal on it. All right, you can even stack if you had like parchment paper, so you can stack them on top of each other. And then you can freeze them, or you can put them in the refrigerator for later. But it's so much cheaper to do it this way, to buy in bulk, and then to make your own burgers rather than going and buying them already made up. It's also great because you know what exactly is going inside of your burger. And if you are somebody who's gluten-free, or if you have any kind of allergies, then this is also something that's great for you and your family, because you know, again, exactly what is going into your burger. So this press is available right now for us to purchase, which is amazing. All right. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoy this. I will actually be using our mandolin to cut up some homegrown tomatoes, slice it up really nice. And then you can store them in our, this guy. I'm having a hard time today. It's been a long day. So, but anyway, I love this. It's like the family deli. Help me out. I don't know. But in here, it has a little tray. And so I can put my tomatoes in here on this tray, and then I don't have to worry about them sitting in their own juice. And it's sealed up, and I can take it out, put it in, and take it out of the refrigerator and put it on the table, and we have our sliced tomatoes. Now, because I said, you know, we have a big family, so I will probably actually use the bigger one, because I'll slice up 2 tomatoes for my kiddos and everybody, because we all love tomatoes on our burgers. So fun and easy. And this guy, so it is a set of 3. It has 1 tray and 1 seal, because they just stack together really nicely in your refrigerator. And this does hold a whole pound of cheese. So that's a lot of cheese, you know that. So anyway, do you guys like cheese on your burgers, or just regular old hamburger? All right, I hope that you enjoyed that, and try out try out some cheese. You can even use cheddar cheese if you wanted to instead of mozzarella in your burgers. All right, back to you, Pam.